Hey, hey, y'all. Hey, what is going on? Hey, speak with your girl Marcella. Hey, Miss Michelle. Hey, Lady B. Hey, Clyde Jones. And Clyde Jones said, hello, misbehaving in chat. Hello, Marcella. And Lady B said, phone typing what it wants. Honey, if it's misspelling words or it's putting a different word, it could be the government. It could be the government. I ain't lying. How are y'all doing tonight? I am your girl, Misbehaving. And the name of this channel is Misbehaving is Fun, where I talk about real people, real problems, real drama. And baby, this beautiful woman that you see up on the screen is the Stormie Steele. The Stormie Steele, the founder, creator, and owner of Canvas Beauty. Baby, happy belated birthday. Stormie just celebrated her 35th birthday on August 3rd with her husband. I call him Big C Beasley. Big C Beasley. All right, Courtney, with his little cute self, baby. With his cute self, they were partying. Honey, y'all know what we here for. Honey, Stormie Steele celebrates her birthday while a colonizer strategizes to try to take her company. That's just my opinion. That's what I'm thinking, baby. That's just what I'm thinking, baby. Hey, one dark and lovely. Hey, one dark and lovely. Baby, before we get to the meat and potatoes, honey, before we get into the meat and potatoes, y'all know your girl gotta go ahead and do a little house cleaning. You know I gotta up underneath, but I have to do my due diligence and read this fair use. Honey, I got so many daggone screens open. I don't know where to go, but we're going to read this one right here. So, fair use. Ooh. In good faith, this work contains fair use of copyrighted and non copyrighted images from the public domain and the web for non commercial and non profit educational purposes. This work is distributed free of charge. The author has neither monetized this work nor sought any profit from its distribution. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit educational or personal use tips the balance in the favor of fair use. This work contains original work of commentary and critical analysis. Quotations are attributed to the original authors and sources. That's right, y'all. Happy belated birthday to Stormie Steele. Happy belated birthday to Stormie Steele, the creator, baby, the creator and founder of Canvas Girl Beauty. Y'all, please hit the like as you come in. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. But if you get the chance, please visit Stormie Steele's website, canvasbeautybrand.com, so you can purchase some of her fine hair products, skin products, and the number one seller on TikTok is her body glaze. The number seller on TikTok is her body glaze. Baby, support a young sister. Support a young sister. Well, baby, I'm late to the party, but it seems that YouTube is running amok. YouTube is running amok, baby. They said Kyle Evans, who was her chief operating officer, her COO, honey. Now, some of them old scallywags over in Mellicote Nation, they claim Kyle got fired on his day off. Now, you let Kyle tell it he was on a leave of absence. But, baby, honey, rumor has it that Kyle may have quit. Then he thought about what money he wouldn't get. And so, honey, he tried to come on back to the table and then talk about his head was spinning. His head was spinning. So he had to take a leave of absence. Baby, I tell you, it sounds like the colonizer is strategizing. It sounds like the colonizer is strategizing. Baby, all I'm going to tell y'all is this, honey. You can't trust nobody. Do you hear me, baby? You can't trust nobody, honey, that look like this. Honey, you can't trust nobody that look like that. You can't trust nobody that look like that, honey. And I don't know if y'all could see it, yeah, baby. But honey, he got that little baby face. He's smiling like he nice and innocent under the age of 30. And baby, he plotting and planning to try to take our girl's company. That's my belief. He is plotting and planning to take a young sister company. Cause honey, now I first heard about the story. Now I heard some rumblings on YouTube. But I didn't know, for certain what was exactly going on until I had a chance to watch Real Talk with Lady D video. Now, I watched three different content creators and I put a link to their channel, to that video in the description box. And the first one is Real Talk with Lady D, because that's where I first heard it at. And I said, what? Get on up out of here, not Kyle. And then, honey, some of the Mellow members, for those of you that don't know what a Mellow is, it's a millimeter that moves and operates as a code. So, baby, some of the Mellow members that was just dogging Kyle a few months ago, baby, they was all up in his comment section up over on Instagram, honey, trying to give him words of encouragement, and Kyle just responding back, trying to act like a old helpless puppy dog. Baby, I tell you, I knew the white women act helpless and act like damsel in distress, but baby, I didn't know the white man was doing it too. Baby, I didn't know it was the white man too. What you say, Marcella? You said he in fact quit and wanted to recant or rescind. He hasn't filed yet. Baby Marcella, hold on, baby, because let me get up over here because I'm going to highlight your comment, baby, because that's what I heard too. That's what I heard too. He ain't found nothing yet. He ain't found nothing yet. Ain't that something? And you trying to bully this young black woman, this young self-made black woman that had pulled herself up by her red bottoms to get to where she at, and you want to imply that she's taking advantage of you and imply and give the impression that she confided in you about personal family business and personal things she don't want disclosed to the public, or else you gonna embarrass her. Uh-huh, Marcella. I believe it, baby, because I watched Real Talk with Lady D video first, and then I happened to find Girl Is That Legal with attorney Simone Redwine. She was doing a breakdown, and I think Simone need to keep doing videos like this. She don't need to be up over there with Al Reynolds. No disrespect to Al Reynolds, I like him, but when she's over there trying to give her opinion on his channel, she doesn't seem relaxed. But this right here, this video I watched, baby, she seemed relaxed. She was in her element and she was very detailed. I watched her video and she broke it down, honey. Did y'all know that this man co-founded a company called Cracker Jack? Honey, when I saw that, the name of the company is called Cracker Jack, JCK, but the first word is cracker. Honey, anytime I hear the word cracker, see the word cracker, honey, all I think of is plantation owners and slavery, honey. That was the first thing that came to my mind. I said, why would a white man want to co-found a company with with an Asian woman called Cracker Jack? Honey, why? So, honey, I don't know. But, honey, he's a co-owner that he's involved with several other companies. So truly he wasn't given 100% to Canvas Beauty. Honey, it is my belief. It is my belief that, honey, he must have been plotting and planning to try to take over or bulldoze his way on into Stormie's business and take it over without her knowing, or get the upper hand or gain control some kind of way of her company and push her on out. And Stormie then got wind of it, honey, and Stormie stopped him dead in his track. Now he trying to act all helpless and hopeless and sad and say my head is spinning. My head is spinning. Honey, he has on his LinkedIn profile, baby, that he's a co-founder of Cracker Jack. He's a founder of Innovate Marketing, and he's still working for Upwork, a digital marketing strategist. Baby, you got all these jobs, so you can't give 100% to Canvas Beauty. You can't give 100% to Canvas Beauty. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. So I hope folks turn on canvas on Stormi Steele, baby. We gotta ride with her. We gotta ride with her. What you say, Michelle? Simone did an excellent job. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Y'all hit the like button. It's free. It ain't gonna cost you nothing, honey. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. What you say with Marcella? Plus, he didn't follow instructions by his boss, the CEO. He thought it was a Burger King. He wanted to have it his way. Stormi said, no, not today. Marcella, I'm gonna drop the link, baby, because you know, you honey, you be having inside. You be hearing the inside track of what's going on, honey. Your streets be to the ear. Your ear be to the streets, baby. Your ear be to the streets, and you be hearing everything, and you be knowing everything. But honey, I'm glad she put a stop to it. I hope she put a stop to it. And then when I listened to Anthony Loftie's video, baby, he said that old Kyle got what $3 million earlier, like within 18 months, and then he got a little what over 2 millions within the month. So how much more money do you want, Kyle? How much money do you want, Kyle? Honey, what happened, Marcella? He said he listened to Is That Legal Too? He's scared now. Baby, he did too much talking. He did too much talking. You doing all this working and acting like he didn't put his blood, sweat, and tears into it. Honey, I know what y'all came for. Y'all came for a dramatic reading. Honey, I had to go to Instagram myself. And I said, Lord, I know this Pink Panther ain't out here trying to act like Stormi Steele is trying to dog him out, baby. I know. I see you, Marcella. Honey, I'm going to bring you up to the stage, Marcella, because, honey, I know you know. What's going on, Marcella?
Let me tell
Mar-
you.
I can hear you, girl. Go on and tell her, Marcella. Break it down for us, because we need to
Let me
know.
tell you something. Kyle did not listen to Stormy when he was, telling her. She was telling him to hire this person. She asked him, "What do he do?" Because she wanted to break it and take so much responsibility. He was flying from LA to the warehouse to pack things on his own to keep his eyes to see what Stormy did. So let me tell you this. When Stormy told him to hire a CFO, he didn't want to. He didn't feel like that person was going to fit the bill. But she didn't
Mm.
ask him. She was telling him what to do. And he
Mm-hmm.
tried to do what he wanted to do. And he was dumb. His first mistake was when she asked for all the passwords and everything, he handed it
Mm-hmm.
over. So she locked him out of the business. That way she was able to change all the
As she
passwords.
should.
Second thing,
Mm-hmm.
he went to Stormy's enemies on YouTube. And guess what? She has the right to fire him in the state of Alabama. Virginia is the same kind of state. I can wake up today and say, you're fired. So he done laid his
Mm-hmm.
whole case out in that letter. And he gave Stormy's attorneys the opportunity to come to the defense if there is a defamation, if there's any, she can get him because
Mm.
the way she spent her money is her business. The deal was that they had to keep $500,000 in an account, in which she did. She did what she was supposed to do. But baby,
Mm-hmm.
he forgot about those damn text messages when they was going back and forth with each other. He forgot about that he was going to quit, blase, blase. When he said that, she backtracked and was communicating with him, and she let him know legally that you quit, you know, your job ended on this Monday, and now you up here trying to, go on vacay and come back to me, baby. No, Stormy wasn't having that,
Mm-hmm.
okay? So
Now,
she did the
Marcella,
right thing. Hmm.
Marcella. Now, if I heard you correctly, you said Stormy wanted to hire a CFO, a chief financial officer, correct?
Right.
And Kyle didn't want that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I could have sworn that he had mentioned that payroll. He had been doing payroll for a year, had he not?
He had been doing payroll, but she wanted him to relinquish some of the responsibilities. It's if he is the
Yes.
COO, it's not his job to do payroll. You put somebody
Right.
in that position. It's not your job to stock bags. He was trying to do that. I mean, he was trying to make himself seem
Mm,
more important
than he
than they
was.
were. Now, let me tell you something. If
Indispensable.
Kyle did
What
not,
else?
I'm gonna
What
tell you,
else?
Kyle
Go
did
ahead.
not
What
have.
else?
I can't hear you.
I said, go ahead. What else? What else,
Oh,
Marcella?
Kyle did not have a stable contract with Stormy. He started. He didn't. He started as not an employee, but he was affiliated and a consultant. He's only there to help into the business turn around, and then he's gone. He fucked up when he told the bloggers that Stormy was spending her money and what Stormy's husband was. I'm sure that him being the COO, there's a confidential clause in there. It has to be.
Hmm. It has
See,
to, but you know what I hate to interrupt you, but the part that I was trying to get to, what I want to point out, honey, I think he was doing something funny with the money. He had his hand in the cookie jar because I don't know no white person that worked that hard. What white folks you know coming to take flights and bag up products? I don't know no white folks work that hard.
no, he was trying to keep his eye and try to keep his ear to the ground
Mhm.
to find out what Stormy might know, what could know. But baby,
Mm.
I heard he took a trip when he was in Huntsville one time. He went over to the competition's house.
You girl, you know what? Well, go ahead, keep talking.
He went to the competition's house. And you know, the competition was looking at him sideways, like, I don't trust you. Because I don't know if you over here to help or hinder. And he felt compelled to be a whiny bitch and tell everybody what was going on. And people, it had got back to the storm camp. So, honey,
Well, they say Huntsville is small. Everybody know everybody some kind of way, and he didn't think he was stand out like a sore thumb.
well, let me tell you this. This is the real tea. Y'all know about them 5 finger discounts? Boy was doing the 5 finger discount allegedly, but it's been said. Boy was see the boy was watching that money. And how would you
I
know what she's spending if you ain't watching her money?
watching her money, counting it, and trying to figure out. But did you see how he had put up in his statement? Like to me, he tried to make her seem as if she was unhinged and an angry black woman to say that she went into a rage. You know, when he
Oh
reminded her to
yeah.
keep the
You know
books
what they
clean.
say about us black women when we get upset and we start seeing things for what it is. Angry black woman. Don't they always even Trump is doing that to Kamala. I mean, don't you see the pattern? He thought that he could come down, swoop down on this Alabama girl, and he forgot that while
Mhm.
he was helping her, she was learning. She
Mhm.
was learning from him. And
Well,
then she
Marcella,
started putting the aces in the places, and he didn't want to relinquish. And now
right.
he trying to say that his connections is what got her to TikTok. Well, my recollection is you might have connected her, but she went up there and did the work. She was up there 12 hours and made that $1 million.
Right, but this is my thing, Marcella. We already knew Stormy had a name and a brand before
Absolutely.
this young man. And if memory serves me correctly, if I'm to believe now, this is from his own statement. He invested or
Well, he was a
which
damn
wasn't much.
fool. He invested
So,
30 to $40,000. I'm gonna tell you why that makes me think. You either invested 30,000 or 40,000. Which one is it? See, if I
right.
gave you 30,000, I would know I gave you 30,000. And he didn't say
Hmm.
Stormy asked him for the 30, 40,000. He gave the 30, 40,000. See, y'all got to read that that statement in a legal form. First of all, he
Well, I
went
tell
on
you,
trying to rag and tag Stormy at how she spending her money. First of all, dude, she had the body glaze before your tail greased up in there.
well, let me ask you this: what was he doing over at the competitions? I mean, was he trying to sweet
Oh,
talk
he
her
was trying to
and
tell the competition what was going on, like y'all was right and all this kind of stuff. But see, when he was,
mm,
remember when people was coming after Stormy and he got out there online and was telling people this, and that, and then he couldn't handle these black women. That's not what the CEO asked him to do. He got out
right
there and put his butt on the line on his own, and them
on
black
his own?
women checked him.
That's why
Now, now,
that's why I said now here he go. Now here he go running to him, putting a statement, knowing they all online. They coming after Stormy and attacking her. But my thing is this: I look at them as a bunch of house niggas. Cause how you trying to line up with the colonizer? How you trying to line up with the
that's
colonizer?
what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
care if I don't like you or not, honey. If I was talking about you yesterday, I'm sure not gonna kick it with you today, honey. If I was talking about you yesterday, I'm not gonna kick it with you today, honey. I wouldn't trust him. He ain't to be trusted. But go on, Marcella. What else do
But
you know? Because they said something
not
about
only
some
is he a
millions.
colonizer, how in the world you think you from Cali? You think you can go down to Alabama and just turn people away from somebody black? You telling them something? She was putting everybody on. She's helped a lot of people. Okay, so then when he went out there and told these people, call himself defender her, but now he's over there telling her business. They ain't gonna trust him. They want to make a fool out of him, and
Baby,
and,
he
and he
already the fool, Marcella. I'm sorry for
yeah.
interrupting, but baby, he is already the fool. Once he put that statement on Instagram about Stormy, he was the fool. And to see, baby, I saw old ugly ass cockeyed Braylon up in his comment, one of many, and he over there trying to send his well wishes. I can't take these folks serious. Girl, I can't
Now,
take these
if
folks
I was
serious.
suing you,
Hey, Superman.
now I'm
Hey,
I'm
Superman Clark Kent.
I have a business. If I'm suing you, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm just gonna do it. And Stormy did the right thing by not opening her mouth. She over there shaking a link at her birthday, and people are buying her new product. You get a roll on, Gucci bag, whatever. But if that mug was making $3 million, I'm about to leave my own business. I'm about to move down to Alabama and I'm about to go up in that warehouse and start working. $3 million
I,
in a year and a half, girl.
Okay, baby, look, I don't even need that much, baby. See, I put a picture up on the screen of Stormy and Big C Beasley, baby,
Right.
party in the club on her birthday. They ain't worried about a thing, bunny, baby, because if they didn't pay that little Pink Panther that much money, honey, money ain't a thing. And all I need to say is, come pay off Auntie student loan. Come down there, I'd be the nurse, the nanny, the bodyguard. I'd be the rap writer, and I'd be the package packager. Honey, how much y'all paying, Stormy? How much are you paying if you're paying that good, baby? That white man, ooh, honey, baby,
And let
that
me
Pink
tell you
Panther.
something too. He was trying to tell Stormy business about, trying to have a baby moving to California. But then he topped it off by saying Stormy husband don't work, he lazy. Let me tell you something about Courtney. Courtney doing his job. He walk around that warehouse. He protects his wife's mental health. He doing everything he's supposed to do. And you got a nerve. Talk about he stay up all night worrying about Stormy business. No, he stay up all night trying to figure how he could flip everything in his name and make them a equal partner. See, if she would have said, I'm a CEO and he a co-CEO. No, she said, you're the chief operation officer. That means everything still got to come through me, the CEO. And he got it twisted about his position. Right now, Stormy got him bent over and about to stick it to his tail. And he may not even get that severance for the 1 month that she was willing to pay him because I'm sure she had an NDA in that clause. And he went over there and was running his mouth. And then knowing that he went over to the competition, who says he didn't tell the competition, the Canvas Beauty secrets?
I know that's right. And as far as Courtney Beasley go, Big Beasley, Big CB, baby,
Yeah,
he does work. Look, a gangster always sit back in silence and watch what's going on.
right.
Courtney is Stormy hitter, baby. If you think you finna run up on Stormy and snatch anything from her, baby, Courtney finna handle business. He finna put in that work. What I'm
Amen.
gonna tell my niece and nephew, honey, don't you trust them Pink Panthers. But hold on, Marcella. Superman Clark Kent Sr., baby. You up here flirting, talking about hello, beautiful. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Don't start no fire you can't put out, baby. Cause honey, I'm looking for a southern man. Are you in the South, baby? Are you in the South? I'm looking for a southern man with good credit and working with something heavy. Working with something heavy. Go ahead, Marcel.
You
I
want a man
digress.
to cripple you. But I'm going to tell you something about Courtney. Y'all know what they say about them quiet men. I believe he tells Stormy, you might be the boss of Canvas Beauty, and when we in bed, we the same size. If somebody mess with you, I will snatch their brains out their skull. Y'all better leave Courtney and his wife and his children alone, his child alone, and his mother-in-law, because Courtney not gonna play.
I
He
know
gonna
we don't,
lean
baby.
back. He gonna lean back, and he gonna be just like a ghost. He gonna come and snatch him. So guess what? She got some heavy hitter lawyers. She done listened to Is It Legal? She done got her advice, and so did he. He listened to Is It Legal? And now he know, baby.
But you know what,
Your
Marcella?
termination, your wrongful termination, throw that out the window, because that is a state that has the right to terminate you just because you had on the wrong socks. That's what it
But
is.
Marcella, but
Hmm?
it's a dollar late and a day short.
He
He a day
quit.
late. He a day late and a dollar short. I put it backwards. He's a day late and a dollar short. He was impulsive. He put that comment out there. The piranhas are biting at the bait. Baby, he too late. But I tell you what, I want him to answer the question. I want him to answer the question. He called himself trying to put evidence out there. Answer the question, man. How much money were you paid by Stormy? Because according to Anthony Lofty's, baby, honey, you've been paid millions, in excess of $2 million, honey. And you up here
Well,
complaining.
everything I said is alleged, but honey, Kyle, you done barked up the wrong tree, baby. See,
No, that's right.
he underestimated that Canvas Beauty is Stormy's baby. When you come for somebody, baby,
Hold on, Marcella. We got a sidebar just for a minute. Lady B, I know that's right. You heard what she said, Superman. Superman, I know the cat ain't got your tongue, baby. I know your cat ain't got your tongue. Go ahead, Marcella.
no fire you can't put out. Oh, okay. But I'm just telling y'all keep your eye on it, because we got to protect our sister Stormy. I'm being serious. She is being attacked. What I don't like, that's why I stopped reviewing this show. Y'all, every cast member gets attacked. Every cast member gets attacked. And then when one of us, me, you, Lady D, Butterfly, say something about the one cast member, we're attacking her, we're affecting her mental health. Okay, what about Stormy's mental health? Let's not be playing.
No, that's right. I'm gonna ride and protect Stormy. Hold on, Marcella, because we got two conversations going on, baby. All
I'm gonna
right
drop
now.
down. I'm gonna drop down.
You finna drop down. This is Marcella said she finna start. She finna drop on down. Look, y'all. Look, y'all. A Superman Clark Kent. He said, ATL, and I promise you, everything I own is fully paid for. Real talk. I'm sorry. I never used credit. I've always paid cash. If I can't pay for it, I don't need it. Love you. Goddamn, I know that's right, baby. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Hey. A real black man has entered the building. A real black man has entered the building. Yeah, dog. No wonder they call you Superman. I'll be Lois Lane. We supposed to be talking about Kevin's view. Oh Lord, Marcella didn't drop down. Marcella didn't drop down. Marcella said she don't know what is going on, baby. She don't know what is going on. Marcella, look, it's 2024. See, you a married woman. I'm happily divorced, and I'm a single lady, Marcella. See, we gotta learn how to multitask, baby. We got to learn how to multitask. You know, we could talk about the gossip, but you know, you do a little flirting on the side. Do a little flirting on the side. Hey, Symmetry. Symmetry said, what have I walked in on? Nothing, Symmetry. I'm talking about Canvas Beauty be on the side. I'm flirting with Superman Clark Kent because I can never catch him. He can never catch me. But you know, he like to say sweet things and you know, give me compliments. And a woman love that. A woman love that. So I'm just flirting back, baby. I'm just flirting back. Lady B said we was cut. We grown folks, Lady B. We gotta have fun every now and again. Every now and again. But baby, I was talking about how Stormie Steele was celebrating her birthday while the colonizer was strategizing. You know, Kyle Evanko, Stormie Steele, former COO of Canvas Beauty, how he went on Instagram and put that statement. Now he's trying to act all meek and docile, talking about his head spinning and talking about he alleging he was fired. Basically, the consensus is the man was fired on his day. Baby, you can't quit a job. Then you want to talk about you coming back, you taking a leave of absence, and your head is spinning. See, the rumor had it he been out there talking, and he out there plotting and planning to try to take over Stormie's business, either take over her business or duplicate her business to find out how the products are made, how they are packaged, the size, and so forth. Find out the formula so he can duplicate it. Because if I'm not mistaken, I believe the rumor has it out there. It's a statement somewhere where he is trying to he wants to go into the beauty business himself because I believe on his Instagram post in his statement, he stated that Stormie wanted him to sign an agreement that he would have a non-compete clause for 2 years where he would not do any business in the beauty industry for 2 years. And so he's trying to act as if Stormie requested all these things in exchange for him signing away his right to partnership, his equity into Canvas Beauty, all for 1 month's salary. Well, rumor has it this man has been paid in excess of $3 million. Now, they said now he was paid about $3 million over the course of 18 months. Now, if you break that down, that's about $1 million every 6 months. And then it was reported within the last month in July, the man was paid allegedly. Now I don't know how true it is, a little over 2 million. Now he doing all this complaining. We trying to figure out how much money you been paid, man. How much money you been paid, man. He coming over here trying to shake down Stormie Steele. So Symmetry, that's what we was talking about. And then I was just flirting with Superman Clark Kent Senior. Come to find out he in the South and he right over there in Atlanta. He right over there in Atlanta, honey. He over there in Atlanta. But that's all we was talking about. And it was 37 minutes. And you guys can hit the replay, hit like. What you can do, there are 3 links in the description box of 3 content creators. The first one is Real Talk with Lady D. The second one is Girl is That Legal with Simone Redwine, and the third one is with Anthony Lofties, where all 3 content creators they covered this story in detail, and I enjoyed all 3 creators. Simone broke it down very well because you know Simone Redwine, she is a matter of fact, I better put some respect on her name. She does have a doctorate degree that she earned, and it's not honorary. Dr. Simone Redwine is an attorney, and so she breaks it down, this statement that Kyle made, and so she was very thorough. Anthony gave more information as far as money that Kyle has received allegedly. And so if y'all notice, Kyle left that statement still up on Instagram. He ain't took it down yet, but he ain't said nothing else. But I just find it amazing that all Bellico members that was dogging him out just a few months ago when he was defending Stormie, honey, he's commenting back and forth. Now what I was going to do is a dramatic reading from his statement in his voice of what I thought would be his voice, since he wants to act like an old docile old white man. Because honey, I don't know no self respecting white man that act like this, all soft and meek, and talking about his head spinning, he need to go on leave of absence. Honey, he done got caught stealing, now he want to act like he a victim. Honey, he done got caught stealing and scamming and scheming, and now he wants to act like a victim. So here's Kyle. Now remember, I'm doing a dramatic reading. And please visit canvasbeautybrand.com to purchase some of her beautiful products. She has hair products, and she also is selling the world famous body glaze, where she sold over $1 million in products on TikTok in one day. And that wasn't a full 24 hours. That was just in one live. So hit that link and support. And that's Stormy Steele and her husband, Courtney Beasley. But honey, I'm gonna read this real quick. Some of y'all may have already read it. You've already visited other content creators. I'm gonna go ahead and read it for you. And please hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Hey everyone, hope all is well. I wanted to take a few moments to share something that has been on my mind. I'm heartbroken to share the news that I am no longer working with Stormi Steele as Canvas Chief Operating Officer. Stormi sent me a termination notice on Friday, July 26, stating I was terminated as of Monday, July 22nd. Let me explain. Over the last 18 months, I've been working with Stormi Steele, founder and CEO of Canvas Beauty, on rebuilding the legacy of the company. When we started working together, we began marketing Body Glaze to the world, marketing the start of a roller coaster ride of business with many ups and many downs. The challenge was extremely difficult. Turn around a business in debt that was losing money monthly and that had hundreds of unfulfilled orders from 2+ months back. When I was first onboarded to work on advertising, we'd get customer complaining in the ad comment pretty much immediately. I quickly saw that more than marketing help was needed for a full recovery. I rolled up my sleeves, personally sent hundreds, if not thousands, of emails to customers, apologizing for the mistakes of the past, predating my time in helping to right every wrong with limited budget and limited resources. But there was a part of the challenge that I loved. I loved helping customers get what they deserved. I loved having a part in making things right. I spent hours laying on my couch at night writing customized apology emails. And even though I had been happy working on my own marketing and I co founded, now keep in mind, even though he had been working on his own marketing business, I co founded Crackerjack. I felt the call of the wild to dive in. Now, what that motherfucker mean, the call of the wild? He felt the call of the wild to dive in. Was he trying to imply that Huntsville, Alabama is a jungle? Is this Pink Panther implying that Huntsville, Alabama was a jungle? I don't know, baby. That seemed kind of fishy for me. But head first into what would become the most challenging and rewarding project of my life. Toward the end of April 2023, Stormy and I agreed for me to come on board as a true partner, joining her as her right hand with an agreement to split equity and profits. We both saw the potential in one another, and after seeing some initial traction, saw we were a dream team that was so powerful combined. Now, as far as I know, Courtney Beasley, Stormy Steele husband, honey, that was her right hand. Stormy, that was her right hand, her husband. So she didn't need no outsider getting in the midst of things. So, baby, even though I quickly helped the business as a whole turn profitable within just a few months. The lifestyle creep of the CPO would deplete the accounts. Now, what the hell that Pink Panther mean? The lifestyle creep of the CEO would deplete the account. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Because the only creeps I know of when you think of the word creep is the Creep Squad. You know, Rich Dollars and Peter Guns and Cisco from Love and the Hip Hop New York. Those are the only Creep Squads I know. So what does this Pink Panther mean by creep of the CEO would deplete the accounts? Is he implying that Stormy was robbing company funds? Is this Pink Panther implying that, honey? That's strike number two. First, he implied, honey, I don't know something funny about this Pink Panther. I'll tell you that. And just about every month that followed was gut punch after gut punch. New lawsuits from the past would pop up. Debtors would circle back, and it even got to a point where our website was shut down from unpaid bills. Holding out hope and seeing the vision for success so clearly in my head, I forewent my monthly retainer and lent Stormy and the business somewhere between $30,000 to $40,000. I refuse to give up after so much effort. Now, baby, I know anytime I loan somebody some money, I know exactly how much I loan them. I have it down to the T, to the penny. Baby, I ain't loaned them no multi-thousands. Honey, if I loan you a couple of hundred, I done loaned a couple of family members maybe $500 or $600. I put that in writing, but I know exactly how much it is. So see, that's another strike. I don't even trust this Pink Panther, honey, because he can't even tell you for certain exactly how much he lent. Now, how are you lending a multimillionaire company 30 to 40,000? How much was you getting paid a month, Kyle? Huh, baby? How much was you getting paid a month that you said you gonna forego? I don't know no white folks that ain't giving them no money for nothing. And honey, packaging up no products. I don't know. That's just me now. I could be delusional, but I ain't never met no white person, honey. Honey, I ain't never met no white person that was gonna work hard. Now they'll work you hard, but I don't know about them working hard. But anyway, let's go on. After more ups and more downs, around September of 2023, we finally struck big. We landed on expanding into TikTok Shop, and after some initial roadblocks, we quickly became the top selling beauty product on the platform. As the holiday season rolled around, we really moved mountains to keep up with demand. Our $10,000 sales days turned in $100,000 sales days. We were on cloud nine, and I felt every day that it was a dream I could wake up from at any time. Even though I was doing the job of five people, the kids inside of me was beaming with pride at becoming an executive at a beauty company and arguably the fastest growing one in the world. Now, baby, I'm going to tell you right now. Honey, I'm going to tell you right now. Now, that's another strike. You know he lying. How many white folks y'all know that's doing five jobs in the place of one? Hell, I can't even get my supervisor to do her job because she's trying to get me to do it so she can take credit for it and sit in her office all day. Honey, so he done lied right there. And then he talking about, the kid inside of him was beaming with pride at becoming an executive at a beauty company and arguably the fastest growing one in the world. Baby, he was rubbing his hand like Birdman. He was looking at the money flow in and he said, God damn, I got to make my plan and find out how to scam this woman out of her company. I gotta find some way to either scam her out of this company or I'm gonna have to siphon some money out the company. Cause I want y'all to keep in mind now, Kyle admitted it himself. Hell, he had been doing payroll for a whole year. He was the one doing payroll for a whole year. Now y'all just heard speak with your girl Marcella was just up here earlier, and she said that Stormy had requested, she wanted a chief financial officer, a CFO. That's what a CFO, chief financial officer, to be hired for the company, and Kyle was against it. Why would you be against it if you're doing 5 jobs, Kyle? Keep in mind, y'all, Kyle had his own businesses that he was a part of. So something ain't right. Something ain't right. That's right, Lady B. So he was rubbing his hand like Birdman. Baby, he thought he had an easy lick. He thought he had an easy lick. So, baby, I'm just reading his statement in his word, and I'm reading between the line. I'm reading between the lines. Then he said, the holiday season was good to us, and we ended the year with 475,000 sales day. We were beyond over the moon. As the months of 2024 progressed, the stakes became higher and higher, and the workload, of course, too. Having held on to much of the work I accumulated when funds were tight, I was doing the work of customer service, graphic and label design, marketing, inventory, and supply chain management, human resources, payroll, finance, production development, business development, and vendor relations, including with our favorite partner, TikTok. Well, goddamn, that was a whole mouthful, y'all. That right there, I counted more than 5 positions that Kyle was doing over there at Ken This Beauty. As he said, words, but I noticed he definitely was over all of the money. He was over all of the money. He was over payroll, he was over finances and human resources. Now he didn't admit it that. So honey, if anything go wrong, because I seen some folks talking about report Canvas Beauty to the FBI. Well, honey, if there's something fraudulent going on with the money or the taxes, Kyle had something to do with it. Because, honey, in his own statement, he put that he was over it. He's been over all of that, honey, for the past, last year, 18 months? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, baby. We're going to keep reading this. We're going to keep reading this. Hey, Sugar Brown. Sugar Brown said, hit that thumbs up button as your admission to this live. Let's go, champ. Thank you, Sugar Brown. Thank you, Sugar Brown. This goddamn cow, something ain't right, baby. Something ain't right, baby. Let me count that. But let me see y'all. Let me see y'all. Let me count off these positions that he had. He said, I want y'all to count them with me. I'm gonna say them, and y'all put the number up in the comment section. How many positions? Because earlier he said he was doing 5 jobs. He was doing 5 positions. So he said he was, let's see, customer service, that's 1. Graphic and label design, that's 2. Marketing, 3. Inventory, 4. Supply chain management, that's 5. Human resources, that's 6. Payroll, 7. Finances, 8. Product development, 9. Business development, 10. And vendor relations, 11. That's 11 positions. But the ones that my eyes zoomed in, and maybe because I came from the hood and I know some pharmaceutical reps, honey, my eyes zoomed in on the fact that he was over human resources, finance, and payroll. Everything dealing with money, 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 honey. So, anyway, let's carry on. But through all the hard work, we ended March with nearly $5 million in sales, quite literally about 25 times more from a year prior. We were on top of the world. TikTok lives became more high stakes too. We broke records with TikTok, first becoming the first brand to sell 400,000 plus in a single live stream, and then in June becoming the first brand and Stormie, the first creator to sell over $1 million in a single live. We did another live earlier this month in July of 2024, selling over $1.1 million worth of canvas products in a single day. In just a year on TikTok, we sold over $20 million worth of product. The numbers in the story was simply unbelievable. Now, goddamn it, didn't I tell y'all earlier this Pink Panther was rubbing his hands like Birdman? He saw the money pouring in, and he wanted to see how he could get some of that mucho dinero. Mucho dinero. Because, baby, when he started this statement, he talked about how Canvas Beauty was struggling and the funds were tight. But, baby, honey, and within 18 months, now y'all done got $20 million in sales. Oh, yeah, baby. He would, well, yeah, baby. He then says, I followed Stormy and the team back to Alabama. Yeah, because you know, white folks ain't no money out their sight, baby. They shit. They'll leave their kids by the roadside. They'll leave their dead mama in a nursing home. But baby, they gonna keep their eye on the prize. They gonna follow that money. Kyle saw that $20 million was made. Baby, he keeping his eye on the prize. He keeping his eye on the prize. He said, I followed Stormy and the team back to Alabama after the most recent live to help pack and fulfill orders. Now, when y'all saw white folks packing and fulfilling orders, huh? What white person have you ever met packing and fulfilling orders and they the COO, honey? All right, I digress. He said, fulfilling $1 million worth of product from a single day is no joke, let alone all the other accumulated orders that came rolling in after. During this trip, Stormy and I had some business disagreements, but nothing out of the ordinary, and certainly nothing extreme, especially for two executives of the fastest growing beauty company. We hugged it out, and after every disagreement, and continually referenced our yin and yang mantra, a reminder that we're different but perfect compliments for one another. I left to go home in California on Tuesday, July 16th. After a few days working back at home, the relationship was business as usual until Thursday, July 18th. Stormy had talked to me about wanting to get a business valuation, a 409A. I agreed, of course, wanting to know how much would we've created in the last year. I reminded Stormy about the importance of keeping books clean and was immediately met with rage, like the switch flipped. Rage that I hadn't been reminded her to do certain things she said she would. Rage I hadn't hired a CFO. Rage that I was pushing back on some personnel hiring decisions Stormy was suggesting. Now, baby, he done went from happy-go-lucky and the company is successful. Now he trying to paint Stormy Steele as an angry black woman that's unhinged. Now, it seemed like he said everything was fine when he went back home until 2 days later when Stormy said she wanted to get a business valuation for the company. Ain't that what he said, y'all? I could be wrong, but ain't that what he said? To get a business valuation of 409A for the company. He agreed, but now all of a sudden there's an issue. It sounds like Stormy may have gotten a business valuation and found out, oh, Kyle Fingers might have been sticky, baby. Kyle Fingers might have been sticky. Hold on, what you say, Sugar Brown, baby? What you say? You said sounds like he had this plan from the get-go, oh shyster. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. He might have that innocent little youngster, little young boy look to him, but baby, he's maniacal. He's maniacal, deceiving, and vicious. Boy, he thought he saw a sucker coming from Huntsville, Alabama. Kyle thought he had a sucker from Huntsville, Alabama. But remember now, Stormy said she was taking advantage before in her company, and someone that she had trusted once before had done things and made decisions that put her in a bad situation with her company. So, baby, sometime all it takes is for you to learn one time. And honey, when you get that feeling something ain't right, it ain't right. Sugar Brown, you said not sticky finger, 5 finger discount. Yes, he was, baby. And in this case, he was using pink sticky fingers, baby. And Kyle thought he was made out of cotton candy, baby. He thought he was made out of cotton candy. And honey, ain't no telling. He probably was up in a cookie jar. So let's get back to this story, y'all. Now I'm just reading his statement now, and ain't none of this alleged, because I'm just reading the statement that he posted on Instagram. Now he said this is him. Now he said this is him. So I'm just reading what he put out here. And if he didn't want it read, baby, he wouldn't still have it up here. Now, if he take it on down, I made some screenshots. If he take it on down, I made some screenshots. But anyway, I don't like how he tried to make it sound like Stormie was a woman. I don't like that. Then he goes on. She immediately asked for a full list of everything I do, and in the same breath accused me of intentionally doing so much to try to make myself irreplaceable and in an effort to hurt the business. I was dumbfounded at the accusations, obliged to providing the list of duties, of course, because as I always would follow the direction of my CEO and business partner. Now he claimed he always find the direction of his CEO and business partner, but Stormie wanted a CFO hired and he pushed back on that. So how you following, but at the same time you resisting? How you following, Kyle, but at the same time you resisting? What you say, Lady B? You said that's what I thought when I read it. Very deceitful. I was pissed seeing all the videos of everyone applying him. Ain't nothing but a whole bunch of house niggas, Lady B. Ain't nothing but a whole house niggas. Honey, they be happy. Whatever they white mamas and daddies be doing, honey. They cheered on, baby. Just a couple of months, honey. Kyle was the scum up under the bottom of their shoe. And honey, now, even with they supposed to be critical thinkers, baby. They supposed to be critical thinkers. But even then, reading this man's statement, even Ray Charles can see this man is up to no good. He's trying to paint himself out to be a victim. Now I know these white women like to make themselves out to be the victim, and honey, they're damsel in distress. I ain't never seen no white man. Now Kyle's the first one, baby. Kyle's the first one. So hold on just a second. Let me see. I know. Hold on, y'all. Just a second. Oh, y'all know I'm giving you a dramatic read. Now, this is Kyle Evanko's statement proclaiming that he was terminated from Canvas Beauty by the Stormy Steele, the founder and creator and owner of Canvas Beauty. And there's the website if you want to go and purchase some of her products. And she has that number one selling body glaze over on TikTok. So y'all going to get y'all some. Apparently, Stormy got a new scent out called what is it? Bodysuit or something. Y'all go up over there and check it on out. Go on and check it on out. But hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get my bearings right now. So okay. I was dumbfounded at the accusations, obliged to providing the list of duties, of course, because as I was always would follow the direction of my CEO and business partner, I also included every one of my contacts, vendors, and everyone that would be helpful should I, God forbid, be hit by a bus. Now there he go. He putting that negativity out there. He trying to make it look like, baby, he about to die. He trying to make it look like a hit was gonna put out on him. All she asked you for is a list of your duties. That's all Stormy asked the man for, is a list of duties. So you giving her the list of your duties and your contacts? That don't make any sense. Now maybe you quit, as it was suggested that you quit, and you gave her your list of vendors and so forth. But anyway, I digress. We'll get to it further. Then he goes on. The next day, on Friday, July 19th, I called Stormy asking to get clarity about my roles and responsibilities going forward. As she had the prior day said she was stripping me of some of my usual duties, like payroll that I had been managing for about a year and was already in the process of handing off to colleague. During this phone call, when I mentioned that I sent a full list of everything I do and my contacts should she need to replace me, she panicked and kept insisting that I was quitting and resigning. I denied this several times, saying over and over I wasn't quitting and I was not resigning. But Stormy replied with many hurtful things, including that out of all the people she has ever worked with, including those that stole from her, that I was the worst of them all. This stung. She told me we're done over and over and to talk to my lawyer. We said bye and hung up. She called me back about an hour later. I asked to record the conversation, and the conclusion of the call was that we would cool off, enjoy the weekend to come, and talk again on Sunday. She kept insisting I tell her what my handoff plan would be, but I was insisting, but I was explaining my head was still spinning at the idea of leaving the company I had dedicated my life to over the last year and a half. Now hold on, y'all. That section right there don't make no sense to me. So you give her your contacts when first you was only supposed to be, somebody else taking over the payroll. Okay. Then y'all have words back and forth and y'all supposed to be cooling off. But then Stormie calls you to ask what your handoff plan would be. Instead of you, or the handoff plan. Handoff plan sounds like something people talk about when somebody's leaving the company. Like you give your notice, I will be going. So they gotta continue continuity of the business. So we gotta have some outline of what's to take place. Everybody can't be left in a loop. Lady B, what you say? That's what I thought when I read it. See, for I was pissed. Oh, okay. Thank you. I had read that. But that don't make no sense right there, Kyle. She just asking you a plain question. Now you talking about your head is spinning. Baby, how your head spinning? Now y'all hold on. I gotta back up just a little bit. I'm going back a page because I must have didn't read something right, or Kyle done left something out. Because all I know is he said he was hurt because Stormie said out of all the people she has ever worked with, including those that stole from her, that I was the worst of them all. This stung. She told me we were done over and over to talk to my lawyer. Like the conclusion of the entire conversation, because I can't see her calling you back an hour later, and that don't make no sense. You know how folks have done her. So what did you do to Stormie, Kyle? You did something to Stormie, Kyle. You did something, or you said something to Stormie, Kyle, that made her tell you that you were the worst. Even worse than folks that stole money from her. Your sneaky ass done something, Kyle. I know you did, and you ain't telling it all. Then you want to talk about your head was spinning after she asked you repeatedly what the handoff is going to be. Kyle, why your head is spinning? Because you can't come up with a lie good enough, but now your head is spinning. Or was you smoking on that Zaza? Because we know Cali got the best kush in the world. Cali known is the Golden State, baby. That's my state too. But baby, all that good marijuana out there. What was you smoking that had your head spinning? Because I know it wasn't no conversation with old Stormi Steele. Lady B, yes, Lady B, yes, Lady B. He definitely did something, honey. He definitely did something, and ain't nobody calling it out, and ain't nobody pointing it out, because they want to use their dislike for Stormi Steele to try to give this man a pass to steal. Not me, baby. Not me. Because, honey, I don't care who you are, especially if you're black. You don't work hard for your company. And, honey, I'm going to support you. I ain't going to stand idly by and support nobody trying to steal your company or try to hustle you out some money. Baby. So anyway, let me get back to the part where he said his head was spinning because he had dedicated my life to over the last year and a half. We ended the call on good terms and wished each other a happy weekend. Baby, ain't no way we gonna have a happy weekend if you done told me I'm the worst person. My head is spinning. That's not gonna be a ending of a happy call. And how did he dedicate his life last year to Canvas Beauty when he has several other companies that he's involved in. He's a co-founder and owner of Crackerjack. He's with Utmost. He's with, what is it, Innovative, or whatever the name of the company is. Kyle got his hands in everything, baby. Kyle got his hands in everything, and something don't sound right. But let's go on. Now, this is from Kyle Evanko's Instagram post. It's called Kyle's Roars. Baby, this is his statement he put on Instagram. Not even a few hours after the call, Stormie had started to inform our vendors, namely TikTok, that she would need to be included in conversation going forward. The next day, on Saturday morning, I woke up having been locked out of my work email and thus nearly everything I've worked on for the past year and a half, including my personal financial expense spreadsheet. On Sunday, when Stormie reached out about time to talk on the phone, I told her my head was still spinning and that locking me out of my email and contacting TikTok on Friday evening, right after our conversation about cooling off, really violated my trust. Sensing tension were still high, I said I would be taking a leave of absence started on Monday, July 22nd, having never taken a true day off in the last 18 months since we started working together. Now, baby, let me tell y'all this. Kyle, baby, you didn't take no days off from work because you was planning on how you was gonna get that money from that young country bumpkin black woman. See, you thought she was just a slow country bumpkin that didn't know no better. You thought you coming from California and especially from the Bay Area, from the tech industry where you come from, Kyle. Baby. Y'all might be liberal over there at UC Berkeley, but y'all a strange kind of liberal over there at UC Berkeley, baby. I don't know. I'm from Cali, baby. I'm from Cali, baby. You thought you had an easy mark with Stormy Steele. And honey, your plan was unraveling because this is my thing here. Why was it that you were always talking to TikTok and why wasn't Stormy Steele included in on the conversations? And why would that be an issue that Stormy was talking to anybody over at TikTok? Why would that be an issue? She's the owner of the company, so it shouldn't be a problem that she was talking to anybody over at TikTok. Then you said, what you say right here, baby? What you say right here? You said you said it really violated my trust. After y'all said y'all was taking a cooling off period by Stormy Steele contacting TikTok and having a conversation with them, you said it violated your trust. How did that violate your trust? That's her company. Were you afraid that Stormy Steele was going to ask questions of TikTok about a that she created and founded and she was the owner of? She was going to ask them questions about what conversations that you may have had with people over at TikTok concerning her company that she wasn't made privy to. Were you concerned, Kyle, that maybe you had you a little side deal, you was getting a kickback or something and you didn't want Stormy to find out about it, and that's why you were upset? So why would your trust be violated? Why would you feel as if your trust was violated and now your head is really spinning and now you got to take a leave of absence? Honey, I know you up in California, and California is a great state for employees. California is a great state for employees. But honey, talking about your head is spinning, are you trying to claim mental health issues? I know you ain't trying to say you were stressed out, but honey, you was working them hours because you. What you say, One Dark and Lovely? You said, I sure hope Stormy sue Kyle for defamation at Misbehaving is Fun. I know that's right, One Dark and Lovely. I sure hope she does. I sure hope she does. As soon as he get up the courage to file this lawsuit, I hope she retaliates and file back. He doing all this and spreading this mess, baby. I wouldn't be surprised. We're going to see this on Love and Marriage Huntsville, baby. We're going to see this on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I want to see if his little pink ass will show up. I mean, he showed up before he was up on there. You going to show up this time? Because we want to put a to the man that tried to hustle Stormy Steele. Ain't that something? But you want to talk about your head spinning. Man, your head ain't spinning. Your head ain't spinning. So let me come on down here. And my thing is this: she should have locked you out. She should have locked you out. Email, honey. All companies, that's what they gonna do when they getting ready to fire you or let you go, or if you give some indication, honey, that you are about to quit, or you are privy to some information, honey. That's the first thing that they gonna do is lock you out, honey. They gonna lock you out. She did right. She should have locked you out the email. And why would you have your personal spreadsheet on her computer screen anyway? That don't make no sense. There you go, making up excuses, honey. You done wrote a check your ass can't cash. You done wrote a check your ass can't cash. And honey, Stormy ain't paying you no attention. She done did just right. Baby, she ain't responded. She ain't commented. She ain't said nothing. All she was at the club husband, baby, for her birthday, her 35th birthday. Honey, they was celebrating while you out here strategizing, trying to plot to find out ways to try to beat her out her money. Oh, Kyle. Now, this is Kyle right here, y'all. He got that old sweet baby face. He got that sweet baby face. Look like he's so innocent, honey. But he ain't innocent, Kyle. You ain't innocent, Kyle. You better make it right. You better make it right. So anyway, let's go on, y'all. We almost done. We almost done. On Sunday, Stormy reached out about time to talk. Oh, I already read that. My apologies. Have you never? So we already got to that part. We're gonna get to the next page. So now he goes to on leave of absence. So now here he goes. I reaffirmed my belief in her and my wish for the success. Since we started working together. Okay. I reaffirmed my belief in her and my wish for the success of the company. Regardless of if she chose to have me back, she said she'd reach out later in the week. Now, whether if she chose to have me back, so Kyle, you was fired. Kyle was fired, y'all. Wasn't no cooling off. He was fired. Lady B, what you say, mama? You said unnecessary drama and stress. Pink Panther's supposed to be a professional. Yes, that Pink Panther's supposed to be a professional. Don't it look like a Pink Panther too? Poor thing. He looked so innocent, baby. He looked so innocent. Then again, hell, Damien looked innocent too, but Damien ended up killing his his parents. Shit, up in the movie. Yeah, some of y'all might be too young to remember Damien from the movie called The Omen. Baby, Damien looked innocent too, but hell, he killed his parents. But baby, in this little part right here, he said, I reaffirmed my belief in her being Stormy Steele, and my wish for the success of the company being Canvas Beauty. Regardless if she chose to have me back, she said she'd reach out later in the week. So regardless if she chose to have me back, so that meant you was fired. Either you was fired or you quit. You probably quit and then you changed your mind. She didn't trust you. She something wasn't right. She had that business valuation, so she went ahead and let you go, baby. And she made sure to lock you out, email, business account, and everything else. So then you go on to write on Tuesday, July 23rd. Her lawyer reached out to me asking for a call to discuss Stormy and I parting ways, which was news to me. After explaining the situation of the last few days, how that officially parting ways was news to me, and how I didn't feel comfortable talking to her legal team without representation of my own, I didn't hear anything from them until Friday, July 26th. When Friday rolled around at the end of the day around 5 p.m., my time, I received an email from Stormy indicating that I had been terminated as of Monday, July 22nd, on the day that I had taken my leave of absence. In the same email, Stormy included an agreement, a separation agreement that meant I'd sign away my claims I have for ownership, equity, and my ability to speak openly about my experience working with Stormie and Canvas. Additionally, there was a portion of that agreement saying I could not work in the beauty products industry for 24 months, among many other things that could limit my career, all in exchange for 1 month's pay. What you say, Lady B? I know that's right, baby. As she should, as she's supposed to. I know that's right. Lock his Pink Panther ass on out, baby, because you doing too much. You doing too much. You want a phone call. You done had several phone calls. You said if she'd have you back, then the attorneys reach out. You want to replay the whole scene. Now you feel uncomfortable. You need to get an attorney. And then you wondering why ain't nobody reached out to the end of the week and you surprised that you were terminated. Baby, if once you was locked out, you should have known you was terminated then. Now, Kyle, quit acting foolish now. Quit acting foolish. UC Berkeley is one of the premier colleges in the United States of America, not just in California, but in the United States of America. And Kyle, you ain't no brand new graduate, and you not this, baby. You true to this. You've been in the tech world. You've been in marketing. You've been a consultant. You've been doing this for a long time, baby. You had even admitted you made over $400,000 for Google at one time. You what you say? I've made 400,000 on Upwork. I mean, you've made hundreds of thousands of dollars for many companies, from Google to many others. So, baby, you ain't new to this. You know how this works. Baby, you ain't no kid from the hood that done got their first job in corporate America, so they new to the game and they don't realize when the folks ask for you to turn in your badge. Or you shit, you don't know. Shit, if you get a feeling you about to be fired, you tell them to fire you before you make it to the office. Don't have you coming there working a full 8-hour shift and then firing you at the end of the day because you liable to tear some shit up in the office. Kai, you ain't new to this, baby. You ain't new to this, baby. You knew when that email and everything was locked, you was locked down, they have access to nothing, baby. You knew your job was finito, finished, and done. You knew that. You knew that, baby. And if you had some contacts over there at TikTok, when Stormy had reached out over there and told them to include her in on the conversation and what's going on, somebody probably was nosy and wanted to know, well, what happened to Kyle? What's going on? Stormy may have told them along the company, no more going forward, or she might be relieving you from some of your duties. Then somebody over there at TikTok reached out to you because you've been working with TikTok for many years. Kyle, you ain't new to this, baby. You ain't no helpless puppy. You ain't new. Honey, somebody then told you, and honey, you already know. You know what the spiel is, and you know what the deal is. But honey, we done got to the end, damn near to this letter. But honey, so, in closing, Kyle says, of course, I didn't sign. At this point in time, I'm hard to have been ousted by the person I have just sort of dedicated my life to over this past year and a half. After all the sleepless nights, all the collaboration, all of the work, effort, and strategy that has gone into creating one of the most successful beauty brands of all time, to be pushed out over something so minute shortly after discussing that the company could possibly be worth 9 figures. It's so bizarre to me. Someone who I would have arguably called my best friend, someone who openly shared every detail of her life with me, someone who called me an uncle to her son, someone who asked me for my advice on family matters, and who I talked to several times a day, just about every single day over the last 18 months, to push me out over something so minor. I am sad to share that I have retained legal counsel, and while I hope for an amicable resolution. I will utilize every legal avenue available to me. All that I am asking for is what was promised to me, because I strongly feel, as she put it in her own words, the night of the Valentine's Day gala, that I really did turn everything around. Thanks for reading. Sincerely, Kyle Evanko. Baby, this almost the way he was closing, baby. He almost sounded like Scarlett O'Hara in Gone with the Wind. I started to read it just like that, in a little Southern white woman voice, baby. He is doing too much. He is doing extra, and he said the company is worth 9 figures. So I guess he think he's supposed to get half of that. Baby, you ain't gonna get half of that at all. Not half of that at all. You up here pocket watching and trying to see what's going on so you can try to get 50% of this woman company. 50%. How much money were you already paid, Kyle? Because you just being greedy. Ain't nobody asked your ass to fly back and forth from California to Alabama. How is you doing all that working down in Huntsville, Alabama over for Canvas Beauty when you got your own companies you supposed to be running, and you got your own clientels? Because according to one of these news articles here, you make sure to always retain 10 clients on average, 10 clients at least you work with. So, baby, you trying to take advantage of Stormy Steele, baby, and we ain't trying to have it. We ain't trying to hear those with some common sense. Now, I know it's some house niggas out there. They happy, they glow. They want to see the downfall of Stormy, and they jealous and they mad and so on and so forth. But baby, I am always going to rock with Stormy Steele. Okay, Stormy Steele is one of the stars of Love and Marriage Huntsville, honey, and she is the creator, founder, and owner of Chemist Girl Beauty. And honey, that's the website. Y'all go there and get y'all some products, baby. This is a mess. It's a mess. But I don't trust Kylo sneaky ass. I sure don't. I don't trust his old sneaky ass, because he didn't made some accusation, and to me he low key threatening Stormy, like she didn't divulge some personal information to him, and he gonna let folks know about it. Well, I'll be damned. I wouldn't give a damn, because if I tell you something personal about me and my family, I wouldn't damn if you told it out in the public, baby. You ain't gonna hold that over my head, and you ain't gonna scare me. Now, this ought to teach you black folks. Shit, y'all better keep your business to yourself. You keep your business to yourself. Ain't no friends up in business. It is just business, honey. If they ain't started with you from the bottom, when you ain't have nothing, baby, they can't come in and be no Johnny come latelys. Cause Stormy, you was already had created that body glaze. I remember when you cut your hair real short and you was promoting that body glaze before you even got up on TikTok, before Kyle had even entered the picture, baby, before Kyle had even entered the picture. But baby, I wish you good luck, and I'm always gonna roll with Stormy Steele. Well, y'all, I want to thank y'all for joining. I'm late to the party. But if you check the description box, you will see Real Talk with Lady D. It's link number 1. Dr. Simone Redwine. The name of her channel is Girl Is That Legal. And the third link is Anthony Lofty's. Check out those 3 links. That's where I got some of my information from. I first heard it, and I listed each person as each video I watched. First, it was Real Talk with Lady D, and the title of that video, you guys, it doesn't mention Stormy Steele. It may say something else. I think it mentions Cardi B, but halfway in the video, she started talking about Stormy Steele. And then from her, that's how I found Girl Is That Legal with Dr. Simone Redwine. And her video was very, very good. And then when I got to Anthony Lofty's, baby, he had some juice up in there, baby. That's when he broke out the money that Kyle had received, y'all. But I'm always gonna rock with Stormy Steele, y'all. And y'all, baby, if you didn't know, now you know, baby. I'm a roll with Stormy till the wheels fall off. She has been through a lot, baby. Ain't nobody perfect, but ain't nobody finna come and try to steal no extra money. Now, he not once ain't never said he wasn't never paid. How much you expect to get paid, man? Are you trying her confidential information and try to create your own business? That's what I'm trying to find out. If that's what Kyle trying to do. That's what I'm trying to find out if he trying to do, y'all. But hey, y'all, we've been on here long enough. I want to thank you all. I want y'all to hit that like button. Hit the like button, y'all. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. But hey, y'all, I'm your girl, Misbehaving, and the name of this channel is Misbehaving is Fun, where I talk about real people, real problems, and real drama. Baby, ain't nobody mad. And if you find yourself being mad at anything that Misbehaving had to say, baby, chances are the devil is you. And baby, honey, in this case, the devil is Kyle Evanko. Baby, you better do that right. Because until you do right by Stormi Steele, Kyle, ain't nothing you touch or you do gon' be good, be prosperous. None of that, honey. Cause Stormi, just like you helped her, she really helped you, baby. Yeah, honey. So y'all leave a comment in the comment section and tell me what you think. What you think? Cause honey, I want to see the outcome of this. Cause even as of today's date, August 5th, 2024, Kyle has not filed a lawsuit at all. And I want to speak with your girl Marcella. She came up earlier in the video and she hit the link and she gave some information, because y'all know Marcella always have her ear to the street, baby. She know a little bit of everything. Do you know what I'm saying? She know a little bit about everything, baby. Don't be mistaken. She got the inside information. And so check out those 3 links. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and close this out.